I'm going to make a really amazing vegan bowl recipe, and if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. This is the bowl that I use. It's quite a large bowl for the salad. This is gonna be my lunch salad. So I'm just gonna show you some tricks as well, or what I do, and just to make it a little bit more fun. So first of all, I cut some cucumber in the food processor, just on the shredding function. Then what I do is just to put it in here in a bowl. And I put a little bit of salt in it. And I just massage it in here to make it a little bit like, get the juices out, to make it a little bit softer. So I let it stand for a while, and then we'll put it in a bit later when I'm finished. Just to give it a little bit of a different texture, because you're looking for the texture difference, like sometimes you just want to eat something that tastes a little bit different, because then you want to make it more interesting for you. Okay, I'll put it aside. Then I can just cut up my red onion. I just already peeled it. I'm gonna take some red onion, and I'm also gonna chop it up, but I'm going to use a different blade for my food processor. So I like to spice it up a bit with different textures and colors and everything, my salad. So I'm going to put that in here, and I'm going to quickly cut it up to make it faster for myself. I think I'm going to cut up the other one as well, because I like a lot of onion. So for now, I'm going to leave this here. Now let me cut up my lettuce quickly. Just wash some lettuce leaves here to put in the nice salad. It's just purple lettuce. I bought at the farmer's market, like purplish type of lettuce. It's amazing. It's really gorgeous, and it's so fresh. It's really worth to go to your farmer's market if you get a chance, whenever it's on, whatever area you are in. It's also nice to support the locals. Okay. All right, I'm just roughly chopped it up roughly for my plate. I'm gonna put it in this. I also I washed a bit of, I love cilantro, just a bunch of cilantro that I washed, and I'm gonna also chop that up into my salad. I love cilantro, it's so nice to have the different spicy flavors of the different leaves and herbs, and any herbs, fresh herbs. It's just so good in a salad, it's so refreshing and gives it a different taste. I also have some basil leaves. Still have a bit of cilantro here. I also washed some fresh basil leaves that my parents had in their garden. That's very nice. I love fresh basil. You can use it in any recipe. It's vegan or raw vegan, or any recipe that you want to make more interesting and that it tastes so much better. Okay. Then I'm gonna also slice up some some spring onion, just a little bit. I like spring onion in my salad. Okay, I'm gonna leave this for later. And I think I'm gonna put some normal onions in as well, like red onions. I love onion in the salad, it's so delicious. Just gonna break them up a bit so it tastes better, you know, that it's not in one piece. And it goes all over in the salad. And then I'm going to also, I think, leave some of it for later. I'm gonna have maybe a small salad tonight, so I'm gonna put this out into the plate because I'm gonna use this food processor for something else as well. I just roughly take everything out. I don't wash anything because these ingredients can all go together nicely. Okay. There's also a couple of small pieces of lettuce still left here. And then I'm gonna chop up, I'm gonna change my blade back to what it was, to this function. And I'm going to just slice up, shred some beetroot. I love beetroot. I got some raw beetroot here. It's just having a food processor is just such a game changer, you know. I cut it into smaller pieces because sometimes when you blend it, I don't want it to, not blend it, sorry, grate it with the food processor. I don't want these huge pieces. So I'm just gonna cut it into smaller pieces first, then I'm gonna grate it. And I'm gonna quickly I made a bit more so I can use it later. And there's also carrots. I'm gonna do the same with the carrots because I want small pieces of carrots, not huge pieces in my salad. Okay. I also put some of this in here. It's just to make like your salad more interesting, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you how it looks. It looks like this. It's just like a mixture of carrots. Sometimes I put in apples here or the onions here. And then what I do is I don't necessarily use all of it for the salad, but I'll use it for later as well. So I can just put some of it on my salad and then the rest can go on a bit later for another serving. So I'm just gonna spread some of this. I find that certain things like beetroot and carrots, I eat a lot more of it if I cut them into smaller, chop them up into smaller pieces, you know. It's actually quite it's not so much left for later. Okay, and then I also love my tomatoes. That's like one of my favorites is my tomatoes. Just want to check on the cucumber. Cucumber is also getting nice and juicy. And then at the end, I'm gonna just squeeze out all the water from it. And I'm gonna put it in like that in my salad. And I cut up my tomatoes. This is a heirloom tomato that my parents had in their garden, the organic garden that they have. So I just got some this morning. I love my tomatoes nice and big, but it actually depends on what I feel like. I usually mix it up sometimes to do something else with the food, how I cut it up. So I'm just gonna put them on top. It's beautiful tomatoes. I'm gonna leave them like this, nice big slices. Okay. I like a lot of tomatoes, so I will put in a bit more tomatoes. I love that. My family knows that about me. I'm the person that eats all the tomatoes in the house. That's always been like that since I was small. So it's not just now since I'm a raw vegan. I'll cut them up into big slices as well. It's nice to get organic produce, but like here in South Africa, you hardly get any organic produce. So thankfully, my parents have a garden where I can get. At the moment, there's a lot of produce in the garden, but it's also seasonal, so I can't always get tomatoes like this. This is part of the summertime that they're growing this, so I'm very lucky right now. Okay. And then what I would do, still put on a bit of avocados. I love avocados. I got this at the farmer's market as well. Local farmer's market. It's nice and ripe. I left it outside. Don't put your avo in the fridge until they're nice and ripe, as most South Africans know, because we eat a lot of avos. We're very fortunate that in South Africa we have a lot of avos. And just slice them up thinly. I like my avos thinly, so every bite I get a bit of avo into my mouth. I've got this amazing new knife. I love this new knife. It's like Japanese blade. It's one of the best things to have as well, is just get yourself a really good quality knife, because you're going to chop a lot. That's why I also got the food processor, because it just makes my life easier. It chops up the ingredients so quickly. I half my time of preparing the things for lunch and for all my food. So I want to show you. It's quite. I'm gonna squeeze out all the juice. Check how much juice comes out. Just for the different taste. You don't have to do this, but I just feel like doing this today. I'm also gonna put this on top. Okay. So it's nice and soft. The cucumbers are nice, lumpy, soft, a little bit salty, but not too much, just to get the juice out. Then this is my salad. I don't think I will be able to eat all of this for lunch, so I'm gonna take like a piece probably. I'm gonna just put sauce on this side. That's what I usually do. Then I don't put spices and sauce on that side, so I can keep it for later, otherwise it goes soggy. So what I'm going to do is I'll put that in a container, then I'll eat it later when I'm hungry for supper, for example. And this is my new favorite thing. It's sauerkraut. It's just fermented cabbage. I love fermented cabbage. I've been into eating cabbage a lot. Actually forgot to chop up some fresh cabbage because I'm planning on having some sauerkraut. I don't usually put it on my salad, but what I'm gonna do is this is just, there's nothing in this one. There's just water, salt, and cabbage in this one. So I'm gonna take some sauerkraut and just put it on the side of my plate, and I'll eat this separately because I think I don't know how it's going to mix. Some people mix it in, but I prefer just to have it like this. So this is my salad, and then the salad dressing that I made yesterday. Just want to get it for you so you can see, is the creamy cashew nut dressing with hemp seed and lemon juice and water. I'll link the video for this. You can do this for yourself. It lasts a couple of days. It's creamy. You can use it for burgers, raw vegan burgers, and then you can use it for salad dressings. You can use it for wraps. So it's a very nice mix of salad dressing. So what I'm going to do is I'll just pour the salad dressing like on part of, like I said, a part of the salad only. I can probably see if I can eat the whole salad. Otherwise, I don't like wasting the salad. I'll just eat it later. It tastes delicious. And then I use a bit of a herbal salt mix that organic. It's called Herbermeer. In South Africa, it's got all kinds of nice, no additives, preservatives, MSG, or anything. It's got nice herbs, and I put that on as well. And if I feel like I can still put on sometimes some seeds, the pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds or anything like that, I'm not going to do that today because I've got a lot of ingredients in here. So this is what I'm going to have. Thank you guys for watching.